Hey guys, Bhavik here. Welcome back. This is a new video series, and in this series, I am going to talk about how to install Docker on your Ubuntu machine. Now, uh, if you are familiar with some virtualization tool like VirtualBox or VMware, using which you can host another operating system like Ubuntu or Linux Mint or something. That's one way of doing things, and then you can use Linux Mint or Ubuntu inside of your Windows or Mac. But as you can see, if you have followed my series about that, you can see that there is some overhead to boot the Ubuntu machine. It takes a while. So there is another approach, like better approach, called containerization, and using Docker we can use that similar approach to get another operating system. But this is not the same as getting whole Ubuntu experience inside your machine. Docker is just to bundle your application that is running on specific version with all the tools that is needed to run that application. So it's just like a tool to running your application cross platform with all the installation support that you need. So that's why we are using Docker as far as my understanding goes. And usually containers are very fast to spin up. So let's start this one. Let's go to Docker. So this is how it looks like, the icon, and you can see the documentation. uh, I think developer, yeah, you can go for documentation from this tool, developer tools, and you can see how to get the Docker. So in this video I'm going to show you how to install Docker on Ubuntu. Now you can install Docker on your host operating system directly. Usually we run Docker inside Ubuntu, but you can just install in your Windows, on your Windows or Mac. Just go to this website, get Docker. But usually developers or DevOps use Docker for their purpose of continuous deployment. So as a developer, usually you or DevOps, you may need Docker. So I'm a developer, so I like Docker desktop. Usually you are just fine with Docker engine. I'm just throwing lots of stuff here. So Docker engine is just a command line tool. So if you know, like command line, so this is Windows terminal. So it's kind of this terminal. So Docker engine will give you some kind of environment like this. So you can use Docker commands and run those, bundle those applications in images using this terminal. But Docker desktop, the other tool I talked about, it's giving you some more features. It will give you Docker engine plus some tools on top of that. So you can visualize stuff, like you can kind of GUI. So it will have some support where you can install some extension. You can see all the containers using your desktop GUI interface. So depending on what your comfort level is and where you are working, you might need to install different things. So since I'm a developer, I'm going to install Docker desktop. With Docker desktop, we will have Docker engine and all this other stuff included that we might need as a developer bundled in. So if you just want Docker engine, then you can just go for Docker engine installation, this step, and then you can select your operating system. And always I will go over this process step by step how to do it, but I'm not going to do with just Docker engine. Maybe I will. So let's make a two-part series. I have couple of things. So I have WSL, which is just command line interface of Ubuntu. So in that I don't have any GUI support. So in that maybe I'll use Docker engine and I'll show Docker how to install Docker engine. And I have one Ubuntu operating system running in VirtualBox. So for that I'll show you Docker desktop. So this is it for this video. It's just disclaimer and what I'm going to show in this video series. Thank you and stay tuned.